Great day, my friends. My name is Ricky Getwood Jr. I'm your life coach and personal trainer. Thank you guys so much for taking this journey to happiness with me. Today, we're going to talk about patience. Being patient. Okay, now I know again, when we hear the word patient, typically we thinking passive. The average person is thinking passive, like you don't really want to be patient, or you're not getting your way. You need some type of instant gratification. And my friends, that's not the route we're going. We want to be extremely intentional with our patience. Now I'm going to test you guys out right now. All right, I'm going to test you out right now. What I want you to do is I'm going to set my time on my watch for 1 minute. And what I want you to do is not move from that spot. Don't say nothing. Don't do anything for at least 1 minute. I need you to focus. Just 1 minute. Be patient. Okay, here we go. Ready? Don't move. 1 minute. Thirty more seconds. Time. Be honest. How hard was that? Okay, you didn't have no cell phones around. You couldn't move. What was your thought process when I told you to not move for 1 minute? 1 minute can seem like a long time when somebody tell you to do something. And sometimes 1 minute goes by really fast when you're doing a lot of things. But the whole point of it is to be intentional with your time. Now, here's one thing I want you to think about. Are your efforts matching your expectations? In any situation, in relationships, at work, with yourself? Because here's the thing about it. Once you understand the expectations, your efforts are going to match that. So, give you a prime example. At one point in time in my life, I was 366 pounds. Okay, and I already understood and I knew the thought process and I knew the system to losing weight. Now, I was so impatient the first time I lost weight. Okay, I lost 100 pounds in 6 weeks, which means I did everything the wrong way. Okay, I did hydroxycut, I was fasting, I was running 5 miles a day, and I lost the weight, but I ended up getting sick after the fact. Okay, so there were consequences for my impatient behavior, all right? And I ended up gaining the weight back. This time going back into it, I understood that there's a process to losing weight. You have to be patient, okay? Now, because now I understand the process and the expectations, I can be more patient when I know I'm only supposed to lose about 2 to 3 pounds a week. I can be so much more patient when I look on the scale and it doesn't give me exactly what I want to see, because I know the process now, and I know the end result. I know that if I just take my time and continue chopping away at it, I know that if I take my time and continue chopping away at it, eventually I'll get to my goal. That's the patient part. So are your efforts matching your expectations? Ask yourself that in any situation. What do you want out of the situation? Do you know what you're doing in the situation? Do you understand the process of a situation? Same thing with dealing with people. You have to know the person that you're dealing with. So the person that you're dealing with, you have to understand there may be a lack of communication. There may be this barrier emotionally that you have to cross. You know, there's a lot of different factors that you need to take into consideration when you call yourself being impatient and you're trying to rush a particular process. And guess what? When you rush something, it creates anxiety in the mind. It creates anxiety in the body. And what being patient does, it helps you to calm down. Okay? I like to think about life like this, like chess. If you're thinking 3 moves ahead, 9 times out of 10, you have a good chance of winning. But that means this: I understand what could happen, all right? I understand what could not happen, okay? And I understand what will happen if nothing happens at all. So I know these 3 processes, and I understand that, hey, if I make this move, that's gonna happen. Or if I make this move, that's gonna happen. So I prepare myself mentally and physically for every possible outcome. So now I'm not in a rush anymore. I'm like, okay, they did that, so this is what's gonna happen. Now I'm calm, now I'm cool. I understand the process now. But you have to understand the process, you have to understand your expectations. And once you do that, now you become patient. My friends, take the time every single day to reprogram your happiness so you can create the life that you want. Be patient.